Someone else says they went to the video and made a similar comment without using the C word, and it was immediately deleted. He probably had misgendered flagged. Nice. Anyway, so here's Anthony Spade. He's like a MGTOW dude, or a red pillar. Maybe red pill would be a better word for him. Says, are there any women with good qualities in 2020? And I'm pretty sure he's using an apostrophe wrong. With good qualities in 2020. What would the apostrophe be? That's possessive. It in 2020 is owned by qualities. I'm not going to grammar Nazi this. I make that mistake too sometimes with apostrophes. Let's get to the content.
I may know it.
Sigma Nation. This is the guy that thinks he's not just an alpha male. He's a Sigma male, which we watched that video a while back.
What's her name?
Ashley, from the north side with the big booty, man.
From the north side. I cannot.
Oops. This is like a fake trailer you put together for something?
With the big fat booty.
Ashley, from the north side, with the big booty.
What?
You better not be messing with me, man. That's open.
Okay. Where did you meet her at?
Downtown at the Jamaican spot. Why?
Ross the man, wake up. I gotta talk to you.
I met her down at the Bogey.
I don't know what this is. I gotta get to the video, though. She Belongs to the Streets series, Monday, 11:30 a.m. Oh, God!
Can you...
Is he making a fiction show? That's pretty... Maybe we need to watch that sometime. What's MGTOW? Men going their own way. MGTOW are basically incels that think they're too good to call themselves incels. They call themselves men going their own way because they're incels that basically say, like, women aren't ignoring me and don't want to be with me, I don't want to be with them. And then, even though they're called men going their own way, because ostensibly the point would be to not pursue women, not really deal with women, just kind of go and work on themselves and be individuals, which would be fine if that's what they were doing. But instead they spend all their time doing the incel thing where they just insult women all the time. So, fun stuff. Towing 24, toot toot, Captain Cringe ahoy. Ooh, that might be a good thing for Captain Cringe. What's Sigma? Okay, oh, the Sigma thing. He made a video a while back where he claimed that he's not an alpha male. He is a Sigma male. And it's been a while, but if I remember correctly, basically he thinks Sigma male is above alpha male. And in short, it's basically an alpha male who is an introvert. It's an introverted alpha male. And he thinks this is better than being an alpha male because you don't have to depend upon other people. So he's a Sigma male. He's an alpha male that doesn't need anyone. And that was the crux of the video.
Spot a good woman? Stay tuned.
Welcome to the Anthony Spade channel.
That isn't how the Greek alphabet works. I mean, if we're going to start talking about everything this guy doesn't understand, we're going to be here all day.
Welcome back to the Anthony Spade channel. Before I get started, I want you to watch the entire video. If you like the video,
shouldn't wear headphones while you drive. I'm pretty sure that's illegal.
Comment, like, subscribe at the end of the video. But first, watch the entire video. Okay, today we're going to be talking about how to spot a good woman. Now, the reason why I'm making this video is because someone asked me to make the video in the comments. And when it comes to a lot of us content creators, that's what keeps us going. So thank you for asking the question. But in today's society, it may look like you may not be able to spot one because of all the filth that's walking around, but there are cases that you can. And
Daddy Sume with 10 bits axed. Some people just talk like that. I'm not going to make fun of how the dude talks.
I'm going to drop some tips that you guys should look for whenever you're looking to spot a good woman, because you could be overlooking one. All right, let's get started. First, she looks very boring. Understand, good girls live life based off of their emotions, how nice they can be with people. They're the same as like a beta male nice guy. They don't want to never be looked at as a bad person because they're never truly trying to dominate anyone.
Okay, this is a lot to go through. This is a very dense statement. Okay. So, good women are like beta males in that they aren't trying to dominate anyone. They're minding their own business, and their main concern is being seen as nice by other people. There's a lot of problems with these statements. First of all, everyone should care if they're a nice person, at least a little bit, okay? Or at least a good person. You don't have to be nice, but you should be good, okay? Nice is good on top of that, but at least be a good person. You should care about that. And if you define you being an alpha male by not caring if you're a good person or a nice person, then you're probably not an alpha male, especially considering that doesn't exist. You're probably just an asshole. Okay? Second of all, why are you trying to dominate anyone ever outside of a relationship where that is the dynamic already? You should not be out in public having conversations with normal other people and trying to dominate them, okay? That's weird. And if that's how you go about your interactions in everyday life, again, you probably fall into the asshole category. Thirdly, the fact that you think that good women are akin to beta males makes me wonder, maybe you should just date some beta males then. Have you considered that? Apparently they have similar qualities that you're looking for. Just saying. Maybe look into it. You used my chosen word, says Daddy Sume. Oh god.
So when it comes to a good woman, she's always boring. She never dresses to impress. All right? And
I feel like this is the same guy that if he had a girlfriend and the girlfriend was wearing, you know, normal clothes, but nothing too, like, flashy or crazy, he'd probably complain, why don't you ever dress up nice when I take you out? You can't win with these people.
A lot of guys overlook these type of women because these women may look like they're not up with the modern society, that they're not up with the modern girl. And
someone should introduce this guy to the girl-defined ladies. They're both married, but let's be honest, at least one of those marriages might be a sham anyway. So maybe introduce the girl-defined lady to this guy and we'll see what happens.
A lot of cases, you catch a lot of
he wants a trad wife. He wants a trad wife.
These women around their grandma. Or you watch them doing boring things. So understand, the first tip is knowing she looks boring. There's a difference between boring and trashy. She still knows how to keep herself looking decent, but she's never dressing to impress. That's one sign that's gonna let you know that she's got a quality of a good woman. She dresses comfortable. And not just comfortable, I mean comfortable, casual, not comfortable where I'm gonna wear my pajamas and sweatpants all day. Next.
How dare you? I feel personally attacked. I'm always wearing pajama pants or sweatpants because I work from home and none of you see me from the waist down ever. It's fantastic. Choose a life where you can wear sweatpants, folks. It's fantastic. Tate spends his time, we talk about Tate a lot. Tate feels like money's the greatest thing in the world. I think the greatest thing in the world is that I get to wear pajama pants all day long most of the time. And it's pretty fantastic. The Shadow Witch with 20 bits. There was a point in an undergraduate E&M course we had so many variables we ran out of Greek letters, so my professor made up the Greek letter Pomega. This dude is Pomega because he be fake as shit. And then Legend of Phoenix says, also sweatpants and hoodies are literally a fashion thing right now. That's a good, I didn't know that because I don't interact with other people. So I don't know what's in style right now. Daddy Sume with 10 bits. F sweatpants. I hate sweet sweatpants. Shorts are where it's at. Ugh. I don't like shorts. It's probably because I don't like my legs, though. I think my legs look gross. But that's a whole list of things that I don't like about myself, and that's just one of them.
She'll never be your equal. Understand that. When it comes to a good girl, she's always looking for an alpha man because she does not try to compete with a man. You know what I mean? She's always seeking leadership. So a lot of you guys have to understand that good women are not going to be able to talk at your speed. They're not going to be able to walk.
Honestly, I'm just going to say, since I came out, right? Since I came out as trans, my favorite piece of clothing that has, you know, become accessible to me, it always is. I'm not telling people they need to wear, you know, typically. The thing that has become all of a sudden, at least in my opinion, socially acceptable for myself to wear, leggings. Oh my god. Guys, leggings are the best thing ever. They're fucking amazing. I need to buy more leggings. They're like sweatpants, but they're not too hot. They're comfortable. They come in all sorts of cool designs. They're amazing. Daddy Sume with 10 bits. There's a difference between good and submissive. You want a submissive woman, and you can have trash submissive women. And that's the thing. There's nothing wrong with someone being submissive if that's how they want to be. But, like, acting as though that's how all good, like, women should be is weird. People are individuals. Some people are gonna be more dominant, both in a relationship and in, let's say, intimate places in a relationship. And some people are gonna be more submissive, and that's fine. That's fine. It's all fine. And it's not necessarily gendered.
Walk at your speed. They're not going to be able to debate with you. They're not going to be able to argue with you. Because that's what they're not there for. A good woman.
Daddy Sume with 10 bits. Daddy gang rise up. Oh, God.
Understands that, all right, I am a frail, sensitive woman, and I need me a king. I cannot do it all on my own.
Gross.
So in a lot of cases, a good girl is not afraid to tell you where her weaknesses are and where she needs help and can she get help here. She's already bred to be led. She's ready.
Bred to be led is the most disgusting sentence I've heard all day. Bred to be led. Look, it's great if you have a partner who is supportive and helpful and you can support each other, and that's a fantastic thing. But boy, is it creepy if you feel like you're a non-functional person and you need some significant other to come in and, like, dominate you into being functional. That's not good.
For you to guide her in the direction that she goes. So understand.
Daddy Sume, that's some racist stuff. It's a slave owner line. What the heck? Oh, I didn't even know that. Is there, like, historical context behind bred to be led? I didn't know that, if that's the case.
The second sign is that she's never trying to compete with you psychologically or physically. I'm not saying she's submissive. She just realized that she is weaker than the average.
Daddy Sume wants a link. Okay. Here's a link if you'd like it to the video for some reason.
Man. Next, they like taking care of the elderly. All right? You'll always catch a good woman taking grandma somewhere. You know what I mean? Or going to go cater to senior citizens. Or doing volunteer work. A lot of good women do volunteer work to keep them busy because they don't go to any clubs. They don't drink, they don't smoke, they don't do any of those things.
It's good if anyone would like to go and do volunteer work. That's great. Well,
so a lot of good women are always around.
Very tall hobbit, thank you for the 50 bits.
Around older people to help older people because that's where she gets to utilize most of her heart at. Or she does volunteer work. She'll go and help the homeless. You'll always see good women doing these type of things with other people around them. It's because
volunteer work is good, but do you go and do volunteer work? Like, it just seems to me it's weird that you would maybe have a double standard where you want your significant other to go out and do volunteer work and you consider that a good thing. That is a sign of a moral individual, but you yourself might not be doing that. And I could be wrong. Maybe he does do volunteer work, and if so, that's awesome. But It just seems weird to me that he's gendering the idea of doing volunteer work.
Because they don't get off with gossip. They don't get off with attention. They don't get off with paying attention to what everybody else is doing.
If you don't think people who work at volunteer organizations aren't gossiping about each other, you're nuts. Anytime, and I'm not saying this is women, I'm saying this is everyone. Everyone likes gossip at a workplace, whether it's volunteer or paid work. Anytime there's a group of individuals who work together, there is drama and tea, okay? And it is always worthwhile.
When it comes to a good woman, she likes to keep herself surrounded with so much good people that she really, tell you the truth, she don't even understand negativity. When negativity comes around, she gets away from it. So understand, she really caters to older people. She loves to be respected. Next, this is the type of girl that likes to go bike riding. She likes to go running. She likes to go walking. She likes to go sightseeing. All right? These are the type of...
These are good qualities for most people. Being active, that's good. You should be active. I agree, I guess. But again, you should be too. Yeah.
Girls that you want to look for. If a lot of you guys are into fitness and you're into biking, you're going to always come across good girls. Whenever I go biking and I stop and I talk to women, a lot of these girls are decent women. They're not running around trying to be succubus. They're girls that...
If you went around and talked to most people anywhere, men or women, they're going to be decent people. The majority of people are decent, at least a good portion of them. I feel like you have some sort of bias going on here because those are the people you happen to talk to, and because they come off as nice, genuine people, you then think, oh, it must be people who ride bikes who are really nice and great, when really it's just those happen to be the people that you're talking to. And also, calling other women succubuses, that's some questionable shit.
That always stay active in the right direction. Understand, a good woman is gonna exercise her...
What's the male version of a succubus? I forget. I know Alenia in our D&D campaign got seduced by one. Male succubus. Incubus! There we go. Go.
There's nothing funny about the tools of capitalism.
Yes, incubus, thank you.
Her mind in the right direction. A bad woman is going to exercise her mind with...
Why the frowny face, Legend of Phoenix? That was a funny thing that happened, dang it.
nothing but distractions. So understand, if she likes to...
You didn't even sleep with the incubus. It was just funny.
go walking, bike riding, do simple things that make her happy. Picnics, those type of things make a good girl happy. Nothing materialistic. Nothing. If she's materialistic, you're going on the bad girl side. Non-materialistic, and she likes the simple things in life to be happy, now you're going in the right direction of a good girl. You got to make sure you have some of these traits as well. Next, this is the type of woman that all...
Capitalism.
Daddy Sume, he has discovered a dog. He is just describing a dog.
Always wants you to taste something that she made. A good girl loves to cook.
Oh my god, guys. Jake is a good girl. Did you know that? Jake loves to cook. If Jake decided to transition tomorrow, maybe we should get Jake in contact with this guy. They'd probably be perfect for each other.
And the reason why she cook is to see the expression on somebody's face when they eat the food. So understand, a good girl will want to brag about her favorite meal that she loves to cook. She'll always want you to taste this. She's the type that'll fix your plate so you can eat. She won't fix her plate just so she can sit back and look at your face when you take the first bite.
Capitalism.
Very tall hobbit with 50 bits. He's gonna be devastated when he finds out Ben Shapiro's sister is married.
That's what a good girl does. She understands that the key to a man's heart is through food. And not a lot of girls know that nowadays because most of these modern day women don't even know how to cook.
Do you know how to cook? I'd argue most modern day people don't know how to cook. And that's not a good thing. I don't know how to cook, and I recognize that as a fault of myself. I'm an adult. I should know how to cook more than, like, tacos and burgers and stuff. But I don't, unfortunately. It's something I need to work on. But, like, it's not a gender thing. Like, the woman in the relationship is not somehow supposed to be the one to make food. You can both make food.
All they know how to do is Uber Eats. That's it.
In fairness, have you used Uber Eats? It's kind of magical. I push 3 buttons, and I'm on a break from Uber Eats because of how expensive it is. So, I need to not. But, in concept, I push like 3 buttons and food shows up at my door. It's magic.
All the girls are taking down junk food.
All they know is twerk, charge they phone, eat hot chip, and lie.
They're taking down sodas. They're making videos about it. Look how fat I'm getting. Look at what I eat. It's a shame. So if you come across a girl that still loves to cook, and she loves to brag about what she cooked, from her cookies to her cakes to her special meal that she has.
There are plenty of people who like to cook and have a passion over it. It's easier than ever to learn how to cook, too, with, like, the internet and YouTube and all sorts of tutorials. Like, Baha, my girlfriend, loves to cook. She really does. And she does the thing where she appreciates, you know, making meals for other people and then, like, seeing how they like it. That's a thing. And that's fantastic. Jake is the same, right? Like, there are people who cook all the time for their friends and significant others, and it's a fantastic thing, and more people, including myself, need to learn the skill. I agree. But it's not specifically a woman thing. Daddy Sume, cooking is not baking. Stop equating the two, you idiot. They're related. I know they're different, but, like, I understand why he's connecting the two, even though they are different things. Baha is trad wife. I wouldn't say she's trad wife, but she does know how to cook delicious food.
That's a sign that you're getting closer towards a good woman. Last but not least, she puts family first. You have to understand, when you're dealing with a good woman, the family is going to seal the deal. The family is going to make the entire decision for her. If you're a bad dude, it may be exciting at first, but trust me, when it comes to a good girl, the family is going to always cater her mind back into the family. You got a woman out there who's dad not in her life, yeah, she's more likely going to keep following the bad dude. But if you got a good girl who has a...
Jake is a trad wife. I think you need to know how to clean a house to be a trad wife. That was mean. I shouldn't have said that.
Good family structure, and she still has her father in her life, trust me, you got to marry the family. Not marry the family, but the family is going to decide everything. She is going to put family first no matter what. If you go out with her and she's talking about family and she's always talking about her little cousins.
He's cleaning the kitchen right now. That's good. I'm glad.
Cousins, her nieces, her nephews, her auntie, her grandma been married for this long. Trust me, that's what a good girl values. She's not going to value who she knows, what she drives, where she been, where she's going. She's not going to play the social society game. She's going to play the I'm a regular woman game. You know,
You gonna rat me out to Jake on his next stream? For all I know, he's hearing me right now. If he's in the kitchen, and if Sarah's watching in her office, I don't know if she's doing that or if she's watching on a TV or if she's watching on a tablet. It's possible that Jake can hear me. If so, hello, Jake. I don't know why I make little jokes about Jake. Jake has been nothing but an amazing supportive friend to me. I am the worst. I'm the worst friend in the history of friends. I never talk to my friends. I never invite them to do things. I'm the worst.
what I'm saying? There's a lot of signs, especially to you guys that are studying these channels. You already know the difference between a
Because he's your friend, friends make jokes about each other, I suppose.
good woman and a bad woman. It's up to your emotions. It's up for you to control it, to know how to handle which one that you're dealing with. That's what really matters. Remember, what's a bad girl to me may be a good girl to you. Another man's trash may be another man's treasure. You feel what I'm saying? That's just how life works. There's no set structure in life. There's no set structure of what the type of woman you should date. Everybody's reality and algorithms are different.
About the tools of capitalism.
Daddy Sumo with 10 bits, and that means we are friends, Hannah, and me and Jake are besties. He makes so many jokes about me, he must love me. Sure.
Those are just my standards of what a good woman's gonna have, because I meet a lot of them. This is Anthony Spade. Hopefully I was able to get the message across. Comment, like, subscribe, share this video. Let's start sharing this video. Hasta la vista.
Out of this guy's content, that wasn't as bad as it normally is. Again, the prescriptive stuff in terms of what women should be, yeah, that's not cool, but like he's had worse content on the bell curve that is the MGTOW red pill, you know, scale. That could have been worse. It could have been worse.